Oh, there you are.
What's
Wait a minute. Hold on.
up?
What's up, fam?
I'm kind of
Welcome.
dying.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Butters might die later, but hi, my name's Anne. I'm the DM of this game. I picked this bottle for this game from Trader Joe's. It's called the
Ooh,
Moon, and I'm fucking ready to rumble.
ooh.
But you can find me on Dusty Wings Illustration on Instagram. This is Fabled 42 Network. This is the Crypt Creatures campaign, which is a horror 5e homebrew campaign with my homies. So yeah, that's me. GW, you go first.
Hey, everyone. I'm GW. I guess you can find me online on IG and Twitter under GW005, two B's, two zeros. That's me. Mackenzie, go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kenzie. Go by MSCOT in chat in gold lettering, and you can find me MSCOT or mascot as it's supposed to be pronounced. Without A. Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. Follow me. It's kind of fun. I'm kind of popping off on Instagram right now because I went and did an event a hot minute ago, and those photos are being published for a cosplay I did, and that's kind of interesting.
Ooh,
And
love that.
I just did a tattoo. I just got a tattoo yesterday, so that's also kind of sort of popping off right now. So if you want to see some interesting, content, go ahead and take a follow over there. You should know me as Toddle here on the Crypt Creatures campaign, though. And right now, I am disguised as a halfling, and we made it a whole inch in that alleyway because we had to fight a baddie last time. So, Chris.
All right, I'm Chris. You know me as Avaran, and you can find me on IG as the real Chris S, and you can find me on Twitch and PSN as Agent Fox 5. Keep it short and sweet. On to you, Butters.
Hey, what's up? I'm Butters. You can find me on Instagram. I make cool shit like that. I forget it's inverted. Or this. It's awesome. I swear to God, I will start posting eventually.
Eventually.
Other than that, I'll be playing Vera. I can't promise I'm gonna have a voice today because my throat's kind of fucked. But yeah. Right back at you, Anne.
These are my friends. I love them so much. I think you're already heard too much. Well, where did we leave off?
And
We were
you
at the
just got
gate.
really quiet.
Oh, did it?
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Better?
Yeah.
Much.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's not much of a... Anyway. So last time we left the team, they actually ran into a demon that possessed one of the... Or somebody, a creature. That
Can I get a
wasn't...
clarification, Anne? Because it was
Yes.
speaking infernal, but you keep saying demon. So was it a demon or a devil?
It was a demon.
Okay.
Ooh.
So there's
Yeah.
a demon that speaks infernal.
Yes. Or if
Alright.
it was coming
He
from
took
the demon,
Infernal
we
in
don't
high
know.
school.
I just wanted to
or
be
the
sure.
demon, or it indicates the demon wasn't actually speaking. Something else was.
Oh. She's a clever DM.
All right.
That spell is complicated. I don't know why I created it. But yeah, so they did. It seemed to be stalking them for some time. They finally ran into it, and upon investigation, just it started to attack them. So they managed to actually not only at least extinguish the demon itself, but they were able to actually save the life of its host, which was hard to do. The host is still completely unconscious at the moment, and Averon is carrying him on his shoulders. The person they rescue, I mean, they don't know his name or anything other than he's definitely not from this area. He's actually from the southern island, so the fact that he's even up here in the first place is still a mystery. And they are still on their way, following the directions of a young girl who they helped earlier when they first arrived at this island, and indicated that there are some there's a tabaxi crew that is looking for work in a sort of a courtyard area of this town, and that's where they're headed. Sorry, this music's very distracting. Okay, so yeah, where you left off, it's still dark out. I would say it's closer to almost 2 a.m. now. Looks like there is the back of a tavern inn type thing. Like there's a back entrance that you're walking through. The wall to your right is still just a wall. On the other side is nothing but the water. And if you look ahead, there seems to be a gate to a courtyard, and there is a woman standing in front of it. It seems to be a tiefling. Sorry. Okay.
Bless you, DM.
Thank you. Anyway, what do you all want to do?
Oh.
Well, I don't know about you, my friends, but perhaps that person at the gate up there would know where we can deposit this rat fella here.
I agree. Let us go. And
Forward march.
Toddle
I don't-
Averon going at the same speed.
I suspect trusting
Yeah.
people will not be the most wise, so keep your wits about you.
Sorry, passing it around.
Are you all right there, Vera?
Vera has suddenly caught a cold.
Did you take a blow to the throat in that fight?
Oh yeah, I forgot I made this. Sorry.
It
there,
seems to be the case.
right before you hit the gate, there is a small shop there, and it looks
Yes!
it looks to be an alchemist and potion shop.
Yes! I immediately run and see that, and Toddle is very excited. Oh, I would very much. Who is the owner of this establishment, or is anyone around? Hello?
So as Tuttle runs off to this shop, even though we're like aiming straight for like this tabaxi woman down the way, I'm gonna be like, Tuttle, do you think maybe we should do this first before we?
Hang on, wait.
Oh,
There's potions here. This is very important. Very important. Obviously, just like one track mind. I'm very interested in meeting this alchemist to talk about stuff with them.
There's actually no one here. It looks like they closed a while ago, but all that's protecting all of the supplies is like a thin iron gate.
Oh, I'm just gonna have to roll for that shit because I want to break in there real quick.
You gonna
Do
rob
we see
it?
anyone nearby that might be watching?
I am not gonna rob it.
I
am
mean,
not gonna rob it. I am not gonna rob
that
it.
person at the gate.
the person at the gate's watching y'all.
I am not gonna rob it. Okay.
So you'd have to roll with disadvantage, and she's watching you.
I want to leave money, but I want. Okay.
Seeing
There's some good
what
shit in there.
Toddle,
Okay,
seeing what
can I-
Toddle is trying to do, I'm gonna walk up and engage with this person to take their attention away from him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll performance.
Thank
Ooh.
you.
Let's see.
All right. Revermish.
Performance.
Ooh, 19.
14.
14. Now, Todd will go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, Averan.
You said this
19?
is a tiefling lady?
Yeah, it's a tiefling woman.
Okay.
And she's not saying much. It looks like she's chewing tobacco with her arms crossed. And kind of like looking over your shoulder at what Toddle's disguise, or what Toddle's doing.
Pardon me, ma'am. If I could just take your attention for a brief moment here. Right here. Could you direct us to a hospital anywhere? We're new to the town of Oath, and this poor gentleman here, he's a little bit the worse for wear. We're trying to get him some medical attention. Would you know where we can go for that?
And she just kind of looks over at the creature you're carrying, and she totally does not focus on Toddle because she rolled very low. Yeah, I mean, she shrugs, looks around. There's probably someone in the back there that can do something. And she points. She steps to the side, and it looks like there's a gate to this. Yeah, like community garden, courtyard.
Oh, well, thank you for directing us that way. And I look back at Toddle to see if he's done yet.
What's your friend doing over there?
Oh, just admiring some wares. We're new to the town of Oathsea, and he probably hasn't seen anything like that. He's just a great admirer of, new things and things that are foreign to him. How long have you lived here in Oath?
Go on and roll a persuasion check, please.
Ooh, 21.
Meanwhile,
21? Fuck. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Been here my whole life.
How are you liking it?
Take me out for dinner and I'll tell you.
Oh, that's the best offer I've had today.
As for hospital, there's one here, but they're not worth shit. You'd better off finding that tabaxi in there.
A tabaxi, you say? Would you know what his name is or her name?
I don't know. Gives you like a
Alright.
little bit of tude.
All right, tabaxi healer. I'll be sure to look for them. And do tell me, where are we going to dinner tonight?
And she takes a look at you, like kind of surprised that you accepted her offer, and she starts to blush a little bit. She leans over and just spits out the tobacco in a very unattractive way somewhere else. Well, kind of wipes her mouth. The bar just right over there, it opens tomorrow at 2.
All right then. Well, tell you what, let's make it 3 o'clock then.
And then she just kind of blushes and kind of checks you out. Okay.
Well, I'll be seeing you later on today then. Thank you very much for your assistance. Oi, Murphy, come on now.
And she is just swooning and not paying attention to anything now. Toddle, meanwhile,
Yes.
you rolled a 19.
Yes.
Yeah, you break in there. And there is a lot of shit there.
Okay.
There looks like there's some. Hold on, I have a list of shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna have to list it out because I'm gonna want
There's
a lot.
there's a bunch of beakers. There's like welding materials. There's like an open flame for like creating the things. And there's a series of potions as well, your standard ones. There's healing potions, potion of jumping. And there's some diamond dust, salt, powdered iron, and a bunch of bottles of holy water.
Okay, definitely want to grab a lot of holy water since that seems to come in handy with this group.
Okay.
I am gonna get some. What are the levels of healing? There's greater, greatest, whatever. Let me see.
The healing potions they have are like the regular healing potion, and
Okay.
then some greater healing potions.
Okay, let's snag those.
How many?
They got
They
got
have
a lot of money.
There's a lot of stock.
Okay.
If you were to take the holy water, though, they usually pour it into. You can tell they pour it into like a glass vial for you.
Sure,
So all you
sure,
can
sure,
see
sure.
is like a giant, like 2-liter
Yeah.
glass bottle, and so they weigh a lot.
Let's. I don't want to like deplete their stock, so let's like. Can I take like what would be like half of that? What do you say, like 5? If the whole thing is like 10 vials of holy water, I'll take like 5.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you broke in, and go ahead and name 2 other things, real quick.
I want healing potions.
Okay.
I
You can
want
grab 10
basic-
easily, healing potions.
Okay. 10 of just basic, and then 10 of greater.
When you do that, the alarm is going to sound.
Okay, I don't want to do that.
There is kind of what looks like a wisp of purple and blue energy that kind of surges from what looks to be like somewhere behind the counter. It's kind of obstructed by all the inventory, but it takes the shape of a phoenix, and the phoenix looks at all of you with bright glowing eyes, and then kind of lifts its neck back and starts alarming.
Right as I see the phoenix, I'm going to at will cast silence using shadow arts.
Okay.
Blessed.
So let me just double check how many key points that cost.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna spend 2 of my key points to do this.
okay. Yeah, totally. I mean, it succeeds. It's just an alarm system. So the Phoenix is still going, but there's no sound coming out of it. It's neutralized.
I'm just gonna. I'm going to. So I have a lot of money, right? I'm gonna see if I can give it what do we have? Platinum? Yes. I'm gonna see
Yeah.
if I can hand
Y'all
it a
are
platinum
ballin'.
coin. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hand it a platinum coin and see if it's like, ooh, shiny. What do I have to roll for that?
Can we
You just
not just give random people too much money? Can we just like
It's a bird. I want to make sure maybe
fair?
maybe food would have been better. It's just
yeah, it looks at the coin and it's still sounding its alarm or trying
okay,
to.
okay. So that's not
Voicelessly.
happening. Ooh! I'm gonna give it a geode that I found in hell. One of my geodes.
Oh,
And yes,
which one?
I have an obsidian one, I have a red striped one, and I have a golden one. I'm gonna lay them all out and see if it picks one.
Oh, damn. Let me roll. Which one do you want, bro? It's gonna look at the obsidian one, and it's
Okay.
gonna tap its beak to it.
Okay.
And you're gonna see it almost looks like when you drop like black ink into water. It starts to take over the whole purple and blue color, and it's just kind of silently attuning to this obsidian stone, and like was very excited about it when you first showed it to him. So yeah, he's occupied right now doing that.
Great. Okay, that's no longer a problem. I need to finish collecting. So you said healing, I can get 10. Greater,
10
I
of
can get
each.
10.
Yeah,
And then you
5
said
bottles
there
of
was
holy water.
5 bottles of holy water.
They're 2 liters, so you have a shitload of holy water.
Sick.
It's heavy though. So now, well, you can carry where are you gonna put it? I'll just ask that. Because if you carry everything by hand, it's a lot of glass. It's gonna weigh you
point.
down a bit.
And I'm already at disadvantage. I do have the thing that I'm keeping the willow seed in.
Yeah, your willow seed is still out because he or she was never put away, so it's just kind of wandering behind you.
Yeah, I feel like we can use that glass terrarium thing to place that holy water.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna say this entire time I've been kind of equidistant from Toddle and Everon, even though I'm probably just like a bit closer to Everon's area.
Yeah.
But my head is kind of going back and forth from like Everon hitting on this Tabaxi woman to Toddle to Everon.
Roll a perception check for me real quick.
Okay.
And then, what else did you say you had?
Tiefling woman, too, by the way.
Oh yeah, she's a tiefling.
Oh, tiefling. Sorry, that was the Tabaxi.
She's a very happy tiefling because she just got a hot date.
I bet. So
We're gonna be out of here before 3, right?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay. All
my
right.
perception comes to a total of 11.
11?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do my thing. 11.
11. Never mind then.
Okay.
Back to Avran. As like in your peripheral, you'll notice Toddle just like bagging a ton of shit from this poor kiosk. You're gonna. Well, soon, like, are you gonna? I'm gonna say you approach the gate, or you're close to the gate anyway. But it senses you approaching it, and the gate starts to kind of drop down into the ground. Let me get rid of it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. And you notice the courtyard aforementioned is actually also a cemetery.
Oh, well, that's
what
nice.
a surprise! Who would have guessed?
You're like, this is in your back mind. You're like, this is a garden. And
Perhaps she was pulling a fast one on me.
everyone roll a perception check. I'm gonna see if anyone notices this happening.
A perception, you said?
Guess who just got their
Yes.
first nat 20 of the night,
What?
baby?
No.
Did you?
Hey, that was my nat 20. Why are you still in my nat 20?
I only got a 14.
I got a 9.
Okay, Toddle doesn't notice shit. What did you get, Butters?
Well, I said it. We both got nat 20s.
You both got nat 20s.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you guys are in the same outfit, so you're gonna
Wait,
both...
I thought we weren't doing that anymore.
Oh, no? Oh, I can put the little rabbit guy back then in a minute. Well, you both will notice this. There is a team of people that are headed your way. Looks like a bunch. I don't have any little dudes for this, sorry. But it looks to be a bunch of men, mostly human. There's actually a couple of furball that's in the mix too, and they're all wearing what seems to be light, like leather armor. But they all have sword in hand, and they all look to be like somewhat in uniform.
As
And-
an action,
Yes.
I'm going to at will
Well, I mean, wait,
Cast
can we
darkness
let her finish first? I
down
want
the
to hear the rest
hallway.
of it. I want to hear the
Tell
rest of it.
Yeah,
What's happening?
These guys are hauling ass. They're 100 feet away from you. They just turned the corner, same corner y'all turned, and they're headed your way. It looks like
Yeah.
whatever alarm was set off at this kiosk detonated something else. And
Popo.
Huh?
It's the Popo.
Oh yeah, they're on their way.
So, you know, I'm going to use my awesome key shadow arts to make an orb of darkness at the end of the street, in between us and the cops.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn around. I think it is time for us to leave immediately.
I have to Averon. Averon. I think Tuttle triggered an angry mob. I think we.
Wait. Okay, at least so Toddle's gonna reach into his pouch and
Everyone, we didn't get somewhere.
and place
I was already going
100
through.
platinum. Probably that was it 100 platinum.
100 platinum's a lot of money.
I swear to God, Mackenzie, I will take the bag of holding from you if you keep acting crazy with this money.
Just
swear to
drop the
God.
money.
Okay, 50 school. All right, I'll do 50. That's a lot for all that. All I got was healing water and.
Can we do gold maybe and not the platinum?
I don't think we have time to debate
GW,
this.
be charitable. Come on, let's go.
And then like scribble a note. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
Like I really want to meet you. Please let me meet
While
you.
Calamity's writing, Vera's gonna grab her and then use my once per day levitate, cast it on her, and then just start
Lift.
walking.
So you have her on, or have him on a balloon. That's
Yeah.
funny. Okay. So Balloon Toddle is being dragged by Vera, and as soon as y'all enter, the cemetery-looking garden, the gate is gonna close behind you very slowly, and Avaran's girlfriend is gonna kind of wave goodbye.
And I'm gonna give her one of these, just like,
And then as soon as you do that, the rat guy is gonna like burp in his sleep. Okay. All right, and it's funny.
I'm gonna look to Toddle. Toddle, I think maybe while we're here, we should try to not break into places anymore.
As you're saying that, I'm gonna pull out a greater healing potion and like kind of stuff it right in Calamity's face and be like, take this, I got this for you.
I feel like it's like inside my face, and there's like that kind of like cartoon like.
Right, yeah.
The fish eyes. Oh my gosh.
Girl.
Me in that one photo.
So I'm
Toddle.
distributing the healing potions now.
Toddle, just a heads up. Did you resist the levitate spell?
Oh no, I'm still floating.
Okay.
No, that's perfectly fine. You can have me
Okay.
floating.
Actually,
So like in the air.
Toddle.
Oh, by the way, you can now only move by being pushed or pulling against a fixed object surface. So, like, if I let go, you're just gonna stay, and then I
Oh,
can like
okay.
move you up and down.
Okay. Okay, this is fine. fine.
It's a
I'm not mad.
It's a toddle
I'm
balloon.
higher than I normally am. This is great.
A
So
toddler.
you weigh less than 500 pounds, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm very small.
He's a gnome.
I'm gonna start looking around at this place that Avaran kind of lured us into.
Yeah, go
I
roll a
led
perception.
you. I didn't lure you.
What'd
I
you say,
know.
Ian?
Roll perception.
All right, let's.
While that's happening, as I am floating, I'm gonna hand Amaran, I'm gonna hand you. Would you like some holy water?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Take the holy water, please.
Donald's just in the midair, just like handing gifts to all.
I'm
Just
very
robbed.
excited. This one's for you guys.
You get a
This is for
potion, and you get a potion.
We're
You
shopping
get a
without
potion.
supervision.
So I'll take
I have
the
my,
5
number
holy
whenever you're
waters,
ready.
give them to Averon, and then I'm gonna disperse the healings. Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. No, 4. 4.
What'd you roll, GW? For perception?
I rolled an unnatural 20 this time on perception.
Yeah, as you're looking around, it's pretty sad. There's a couple of patches of what looks to be sage that seems to be growing okay, some tomatoes that are growing okay. Looks like this used to be a really lush and full garden. You can see some kind of, some rose bushes that aren't really bloomed at all. Looks like a lot of the leaves kind of died off. But you do see some old gravestones that are just freaking ancient, almost illegible. But otherwise, it's pretty empty. You do see, though, what appears to be a hooded figure about 40, 50 feet in front of you.
I'm going to tug on Avaran's kind of pant. Like, Avaran, look! Is that where we're
What?
supposed to go? And I'll point to the figure in the distance.
I've never been here before. I assume that's the way we're supposed to go.
As you say that, Avaran, you're gonna notice the popo, the group of men. It looks like there's like 10 or so of them. They are on the other side of the gate, and they're starting to. It looks like one of them's in the background starting to cast something to open the gate. It is starting to drop down, so they can go in, and they're all yelling at you, just saying things like "halt," like "we need to talk to you," like the usual cop stuff. As the gate is starting to drop, you're gonna notice, almost like a.
Oh no, I can't hold concentration on two spells. Never
It
mind.
looks like a sage-colored screen that it almost looks like a piece of cloth is just draped over this gate. It's like it's kind of loose and wavy at first, like a silk cloth, but then it hardens. And it's pretty opaque in the beginning, but then starts to become more and more just green and solid, and the sound is gonna be a little bit different. You're gonna almost feel like you're in a fishbowl. But after a moment, instead of seeing the gate or anybody on the other side of the gate, you're just gonna see this really beautiful kind of Persian design pattern silk wall. And once that solidifies, if you turn around, you're gonna see a Leonin. I can never pronounce that race very well. It looks like a giant lion with a big, long black mane braided really intricately, including his beard is also really thick and braided intricately. It looks like there's really beautiful kind of sapphire jewels kind of beaded throughout his mane. He's standing there and kind of chill outfit, like almost like bedtime outfit. There's like one piece of like leather armor that he's wearing. He's not carrying any weapons or anything like that. But if you turn to look at him, he drops his hand. He was the one who cast that spell. And he just looks at you for a moment, trying to kind of take you in.
And I look back at the group and just kind of look back at the Leonin and slowly walk forward in a very non-threatening kind of way, still with the person on my shoulder. And I say, greetings there, friend. What are you doing on a night like this?
Doing what we can. Who are you? Why are you here? It's late, isn't it?
Well, our boat got in quite late. We're new to the town of Oath here, and we're looking for a crew for said boat. This gentleman I'm carrying right here, he's a bit the worse for wear. We're looking for a hospital to take him to.
I don't have a hospital, but I do have a guy. And
Insight check.
Do it.
Just a little side note.
30-20.
30-20. Sounds honest. Sounds like he just was smoking the pipe, and it was very loud, so he walked over here to see what's up. But he's telling the truth. Or he's being honest.
Well, I'd be greatly appreciative of you if you could direct us to this person that you know who could heal this man.
No, he said he didn't know anyone.
He
I
did.
thought he said he had a
did.
guy.
Yeah, he had a guy.
Oh,
He has a
okay.
guy. He knows a guy.
Yeah, and he kind of rolls his shoulders back, cracks his neck, and kind of looks over. He's easily like 6'4". Who are your friends? Are those your friends?
In a manner of speaking, yes. They're my companions, I think is a better word. We've recently come together and we're traveling together.
Bottle floating.
And then you're gonna see another figure appear behind him. Sorry, this is all I had. I didn't have very many tabaxi. It doesn't look like that.
Oh.
But you do see another tabaxi. It looks to be another male character. He's not wearing any shirt. He's just wearing kind of like loose jogger-like pants and some athletic shoes. But he is carrying what appears to be a spear. It's strapped to his back. And it looks like he's eating something, like a bag of chips. And he kind of walks up behind and just like waves hi.
Hello there. Is this your healer friend?
No, it's not him. He can't do really jack shit, can he? And he kind of looks over, and the guy with the chips just kind of shrugs. And he looks forward. You mind revealing your weapons? Just a precaution, if you don't mind.
And, holding the guy, I kind of like turn to the side, point at my hip where my dagger is, and then behind me where my two swords are sheathed.
And he checks them out, but then he looks behind you. Them too.
Vera, since they left their sword on the boat, just was like, I am completely unarmed.
Calamity, in a very cartoon way, reaches behind his small body and pulls out this crossbow.
Tunnel is floating, and it's just like he turns around, he's like floating, and he's all, "Wah!" And he just opens.
Flash.
That's the movement. So he just opens his robes. You see all the doodads, and he's just got all the funny things on him. But you'll see his little arm crossbow. You'll see his little daggers.
Yeah, he flinches for a moment because he doesn't know what you're flashing, but once he realizes it's alchemy equipment, he does walk past Avran to kind of look at what is like within your cloak, like he's counting it all.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And he kind of clears his throat and just walks forward. Follow me. It's not far. Do you follow?
I follow.
Yeah.
Of course.
I hop along.
The panther kind of steps aside and is looking for the last chip, and he's like shaking the bag, and you do walk past him.
You know what, Anne? I'm curious. As I'm hopping away, do I recognize the chips, the flavor he's eating?
Oh, just roll a 20. Tell me what you get. I don't know what I would categorize that as.
I rolled a
Chip
14.
identification.
A 14. You would. They're the equivalent of of barbecue chips, you know.
Ooh,
But
man, it's got taste.
There's the healthier baked ones, and then
Mhm.
Lay's. It's like the Lay's version.
Oh my god, it is.
Ooh,
And on
good ones.
the advertisement on the bag, it looks like there's branding from Cultists, which indicates that they might own most of that kind of stuff.
Okay, noted.
I
Noted.
like the
But
idea of cultist chips.
Mid hop, I'm just gonna look to that tabaxi. Where where can I get a bag of that?
He takes a look and he looks at his pockets. I don't know, little man. Don't have any left.
Okay. And my ears fall down as I continue to hop away in sadness.
And as you approach, you're gonna approach. Sorry, there's like no light over here. You're gonna approach a big group of pretty much all tabaxi, of various different types of cats, if that makes sense. There seems to be like a cheetah patterned character. It's female. It looks like she's just sitting there drinking wine with another group of. Looks like most of them. The majority of them are all panther looking. But you do see the Leonin that you originally met. He's gonna walk forward, and right behind him is gonna be a tiny little kitten. And it's gonna be a tabby, and she's wearing like a big, kind of like periwinkle colored furry sweater. And she's just gonna kind of waddle over. The sweater's too big for her, and she's like trying not to step on the sleeves. Hi, I heard you need some healing.
Ah, yes, thank you. And I, take the rat guy and just kind of place him down on the ground. This gentleman, we've found him on the street here, and he's been hurt very badly. He hasn't been conscious for the last few minutes.
Oh, and her ears are kind of gonna drop, and her pupils are gonna dilate to big kind of like cutesy eyes. She's gonna walk over. He's pretty fucking ugly, but I'll give it a shot. And so she's gonna take out her like little long oversized sleeves, and she's gonna try to toss them around, pull her sleeves up, but it's like too much sleeve. And you're gonna see her little tiny digital pads, and she's gonna withdraw her claws and sink her claws into the creature. And you're gonna see what looks to be, I don't know, almost like from her claws themselves. She's gonna inject something into this rat guy. You're gonna see it kind of recolor his veins. They are gonna light up, so you're gonna see a little bit of glow underneath his skin, and it's slowly traveling up his arm where she's holding him. And then she just totally loses focus. Her eyes dilate even further, encompassing her entire eyeball, so it's all black, and she's just gonna focus for a minute. The Leonin is gonna stand there and kind of watch her for just a minute, and then kind of look up at you, Avran. I think this will be a while. He doesn't look like he'll be okay until the morning. You said you're looking for a crew?
Yes, we were directed by this girl who was being assaulted, and my friend Murphy back here, dealt with him, to say the least. And she directed us towards this direction where we could find a group of tabaxi, she said. And I think from the look of it, that might be all of you.
I don't see any tabaxi anywhere. That was his attempt trying to be funny, and and there was, and then the rest of the crew behind him kind of just like shake their head.
Toddle's gonna laugh.
Where are you headed, stranger?
And I kind of look back towards Toddle and move my head like, you want to come up here and tell him.
I float over.
Yeah, I feel like Vera has to like.
It kind of gives you a yank in that direction.
I float over.
I mean, the spell only has 10 minutes, so.
Okay.
You have floated.
I'm floating. Hi, I'm Murphy. The thing. From here, Toddle is going to describe that they are trying to get to a mountain peak in order to oh wow, I am brain farting real bad right now, but we're trying to get to
all the things.
Thank you. Yes, he's gonna lore dump that I cannot comprehend at this time, but we're trying to get to a mountain. We need a crew. Those who would be willing to go.
Okay.
And does that sound like an offer you guys would be interested?
He takes a look. He does raise his eyebrows, like he expresses a little bit of interest. He thinks about it for a minute. Do you mind leaving me alone with my crew for a minute? I can discuss this with them. That is where we're headed.
You push me that way.
And he's gonna turn around, and there's a big campfire there, and he's gonna talk to them.
DM question.
Yeah.
And to the gang too. Did we get this Leonin's name, who seems to look like the leader of these people?
No, we didn't get
Not
his
yet,
name.
no.
Okay, just making sure.
Straight to business.
Does it seem, from my point of view, that the little kitten girl in the thick sweater is heavily busy right now?
Yeah, she's still like fucking locked in on this guy.
Okay,
But you are gonna see the magic starting to crawl up his shoulder.
Well, I'll just hop over to like the other side of him. So we're kind of like, if we were to look at each other, we would be like facing each other. So I'm just gonna hop to the rat guy and kind of observe what she's doing. And that's it.
Cool.
From here, I'll gather the squad, and I'm gonna actually the 10 potions and the 10 potions of healing and the 10 potions of healing that are greater are all gonna be distributed. So Calamity, Avran, and Vera add 3 of each to your inventory.
Wow. And there's regular and greater, you said?
Yeah, regular and greater.
And I'm sorry, just for clarification, you said 3 of each or 2 of each?
So,
Gotcha. Thank you.
3 basic, just normal greater potion of healing, and then 3 greater.
Thank you, thief. I mean, Toddle.
Toddle left money.
I left money and a happy note.
A shitload of money.
And a black geode.
And the black geode, yep.
Yep.
That the bird can not come back and kill us with.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and ask this DM. Because you never know unless you try. Even though I am observing what this kitten person is doing, do my radar ears pick up what the Tabaxi group is talking about that they had to huddle for?
Maybe. Roll perception.
All right, let's see.
Gonna eavesdrop those big ass ears.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. 24 total perception.
Wow. Yes. I mean, yes. Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of people kind of like talking over each other. A couple of them are drunk. It looks like they've just been chilling.
Good.
But you do, from the gist of the conversation, you do get the idea that they have been looking for, and actually working in this town, saving up to build their own ship. They're discovering, or they're kind of right now communicating like what they should ask for in return, like what should be their more dire need. It looks like they are but as soon as any conversation of like their purpose of like why would they be going into the mountains, it's not really touched on. But yeah, they're discussing, one of them is like, we should have like a lifetime supply of booze. Looks like they use magic. Maybe we can get some magic ability, and most of them are like, we need a ship.
Okay, I won't say anything, but I'm just going to store that information for later.
Okay.
For when we have some private time.
But you are gonna see the Leonin come back, and he's gonna look at you all. What would you pay a crew like us?
How many do I see there?
There's 15.
15? Okay.
15, including the what seems to be the captain.
I'm go ahead and making my list of 15 Tabaxi for when I ask for all of their names later.
All right. I mean, I personally was not there when you guys brought in like fat stacks of platinum, so I think I only have like 150 gold to my name.
He's
So
like looking through his pockets.
I literally have 20 gold.
Okay.
And so when he asks this, I say, could you wait one moment there? What was your name again?
I have to look that up. Sorry. Oh my god. I'm embarrassed.
We're such dicks. I love us.
Lucas Farron.
Okay, Lucas Farron.
And that's the Leonid?
Yeah,
Okay.
the
I
lion.
like that name, Lucas Farron.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right with you, Lucas. And I turn to the group. We kind of go into like a huddle.
They're a huddle of your own.
Still floating, by the way.
As I see this huddle, I'm gonna hop over and join.
All right, so I don't know about the rest of you, but I only have about 150 gold on me. And between the 15 of them, that's only 10 gold per person. I don't know that they would do it for that. I mean, how much do the rest of you have?
Well, actually, Avran, I kind of overheard something interesting. It sounds like they've been trying to save up money for a long time to build their own ship because they're going in that direction. But it sounds like they're really desperate to get a move on. I didn't hear why they want to go in that direction, but it sounds like even if we just gave them booze, I think they'd be happy. I heard one guy say something about a year's worth of booze. So I feel like they're kind of down for anything just to have somewhere to go.
Well, I only have the one bottle. It's already half drunk, but I'll definitely give it to them as a way of sealing the deal once we agree upon terms.
And I looked at Tuttle. Tuttle, I'm not really great with like money and coin, but you're really smart. What do you think we should, I guess, pay them and to maybe not leave us broke too?
In the deepest, darkest place in hell, you hear like a guttural like no.
Oh yeah. All right. Well.
Aren't you carrying Lander's bag? Do you suppose he would have any of his money in there?
Actually, it's all of our bag.
Yeah, Tuttle's gonna reach in and grab up the magical bag of holding that has, I believe, no, it doesn't have any of Lander's items, but it does have Fancy's items and Dutch's items.
And Terrence's items.
And well, no, we got Terrence. We scavenged Terrence. So we'll have their 2 items. And
even when your party dies, you loot them motherfuckers.
You lose their motherfucking ass. That's what we do here on Crypt Creatures. So no.
Just the world we live in.
I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? So okay. Me, myself, and I have 1,400 platinum minus the 50 I just gave charitably to the potion stand, and I think both Fancy and Dutch had a lot more than me. So
wow.
I haven't actually sat down and counted it because it's been a second since we've had a long rest in a quiet space that I can trust. But we've got plenty of booty.
And I will say on top of that, as Tuttle kind of explains that to Everin and Vera, but remember, we do want to be careful with how much coin we have, because we were warned if anyone seems too rich or too powerful, they'll kill you for it.
Yeah. And
that's a good point there, Calamity.
We should definitely purchase. Just a little side note. We should definitely purchase a safe spot, just so that some of this money can be offloaded into a safer spot, because this thing could go at any second. So, but in terms of this conversation, we can pay them if they have a request of coin.
Do you think they'd go for 5 platinum each? That's only about 75. It doesn't make us seem overly rich.
That sounds like so much, but I wouldn't know.
I think that would definitely be doable.
What's the platinum to gold conversion again?
Yeah, that's the thing I don't know.
I think 1 platinum, I mean, definitely check me on this, but I think 1 platinum equals 10 gold.
So that'd be 750 gold. So that'd be 50 gold each.
Yeah, you're right, by the way. It's 10 gold.
Okay. And Averin, when you said 5 gold, did you or 5 platinum? Did you mean 5 platinum as like a lump sum, or like to each one get 5 platinum?
Well, I was saying 75 platinum across the 15 of them, so that's 5 each. Or, as we've just collectively figured out, is about 50 gold per person.
Yeah. I don't mess too much with money unless I'm smelting it to create better armor, but if you think that's the way, we can do it that way.
Vera, how long will it take to get to the mountains on the ship?
DM, how long will it take to get to the mountains from the ship?
Oh, it's about, like, it's a long time. It's about a week of travel time.
I feel like I've never asked this before. Do you do 10 days or is it normal weeks?
Normal weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it will be about 1 week, give or take a few days.
All right. So if we're doing the math here,
And we should definitely not just pay straight up in platinum.
we should maybe pay day by day.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this early on.
Or we should like do it
Half
in
now, half
versions where
later.
it's
Because
like
there could be a
half
coup.
silver.
They could try to coup us on the ship.
Yeah, I think that's smart. We should.
That's not
definitely-
Toddle. I'm sorry. That's not Calamity. Though. Calamity doesn't know anything about that. But
all right, so how about we say this? We say 75 platinum total, 5 each per person, half paid now, and then half when we get to port near the mountain where we have a contact that will collect the rest from. So that's only telling them that we have half of it on hand.
at this point, after listening to Averon's this long stream of like words, he's gonna look from Averon to Toddle, Toddle to Averon, Averon to Toddle, and be like, both are so smart.
As you say that, Vera, if you turn around, you're gonna see the Panther guy just standing there, listening to the whole conversation. And he's gonna be, he has a different snack in his hand this time. It looks like they're like a small bag of like cookies. Small, like little, shortbread
Or
cookies. Bakies.
Bakies.
He's just gonna be like chewing, throwing them in his mouth. They're gonna want more than that.
Wait, really?
Vera just looks him in the eye and says, "Well, what if Shar was willing to donate her ship?"
They'd probably suck a dick for that. Throws like a piece of shortbread in his mouth.
Are any of those crew female?
There's a few. I'm not so sure about Cheryl.
Well, I like that deal.
Yeah, that's a good deal too.
But hey, and he kind of like wiggles over and like bends over and whispers in Vera's ear. You need anything, any jobs on under the table, I'll take some of that platinum for you. I can keep a secret.
I like this guy. What's your name?
His name is probably going to try and murder us later.
You
Nah,
trust me
he's
so
happy.
so much, Butters. You just trust me. I'll
Wait, so just
tell you
to
my
be
name
clear-
for 1 platinum.
Okay, because I was thinking he was talking to Lucas Farron, because that was the figure you were using. As
Oh,
opposed
I
to
know.
the
I switched
barbarian
it
one.
because it made
Okay.
more sense because he is a
All
panther.
right.
Toddle is like not like what do you mean? And he's gonna play dumb. Be like, what are you talking about?
And he shrugs and kind of like relaxes a little bit and tries to diffuse the tension. They will take a ship. We've been working for a long time for a ship. If you were just to hand us one, that would save a lot of lives. There's a lot of families in those mountains, and a lot of the crew have been waiting to get to their families for some of them years. Or more than just a crew, we're fighters too, and spies. And that little kitten's an asshole, but she's a damn good healer. Throws another shortbread in his mouth.
I like him.
I do too. I really like him.
I like him too when I made him.
I'm gonna look to Vera. Vera, if you say it's okay, then I guess the ship will do.
Yeah, Vera, it's up to you.
Ship.
No matter where the ship goes, it shall always be in the service of Shar. And like her eyes twinkle a little bit as she says that.
Ooh.
He's gonna roll a perception check. Not a perception, insight. And it rolled really low because my dice. Yeah, I mean, he like shrugs.
And after it sounds like we've kind of like made a decision, Calamity is gonna awkwardly. He's taking a chance to step out of his box, and he's gonna awkwardly put his hand in like kind of like the center of the group. Like, I think we did it. And just kind of like
gonna stare.
It goes.
Aberrant,
Hanato's still in midair.
Yeah, I also.
oh yeah, that's right. And I'm just gonna be like, okay.
And he's gonna put his hand in too. And he's gonna look at everyone hella awkwardly. Team!
Ooh, we just got raided by Quest and Chaos.
Oh, Quest of Chaos!
Hey!
What up?
Welcome, friends. Welcome.
You guys gotta raid the one day I'm fucking sick.
Welcome.
Hey, Chris, you want to give them the lowdown on what they're coming into?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, we just made a deal with a band of Tabaxi and a Leonin for them to work as crew on our ship in exchange for the ship itself once we reach our destination.
Good deal.
Or at least we're about to seal that deal.
Yeah, we got this.
Okay,
Yeah.
now can you tell me your name? Oh, wise panther man with cookie with snack.
He's gonna try, instead of like, he's gonna act like he didn't hear the question. And he's gonna he's gonna try to aim for your mouth and throw a cookie in it. And he kind of like eyes it and throws it. Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Okay. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna actually use one of my flash of genius.
And as Tuttle is rolling for that, for all of our raiders, if you enter !critical in the chat, you can enter in to win some critical dice. Good luck, everyone. We ship to those in US and Canada, and for those outside of the country, we send you a digital gift card to send you the love too.
!critical in chat to enter. What'd you get?
Oh shit. Hang on, I forgot. Let me see. 12. 12.
Yeah.
Flash of genius.
Barely makes it. It kind of boops your nose, but you're able to catch it on its second bounce. And he laughs and kind of claps his paws. He's like, Denny's my name.
Damn! I like this guy. I like him.
And the Leonin is gonna walk over Lucas. He's gonna kind of drop a hand on his shoulder, and it's a heavy ass paw, so he's gonna kind of dip a little bit. You're not annoying our guests, are you?
Oh, he's
Kinda
been
shrugs.
nothing but a pleasure. Ooh, you know what? I have a little gift. You know what, Denny's? I have a little gift for you whenever we seal this deal.
I like gifts.
I have a gift for you, and it's in the form of a snack. Totally not a blue muffin that may or may not change your shape. You didn't hear that.
He's gonna roll a insight check, and he got a 20.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! So he's gonna kind of pop another shortbread in his mouth. Sure, I'll take that snack. Let's see what you got.
And I'm gonna hand him one of the rolls, one of the secret rolls.
And that's really funny that you did that. He's gonna look. He's gonna look at it, and Lucas is gonna laugh, and he's gonna have like a hearty laugh, like a Eric Bra laugh. And he's pretty much gonna look. Oh, this is. I see that you've met our man here. He's one of the best weaponsmiths of our time, I think. And
Don't say.
and Denny's gonna kind of like furrow his brow at him, and just kind of shrug off his paw and kind of walk away, kind of investigating this role that he was given.
That'll change your shape into another shape. Just letting you know.
Really?
Don't eat it yet. You should keep that for emergencies.
And Lucas is gonna look at the rest of you. Come to an offer
Well,
yet?
well, Lucas, we've come to an agreement. It's come to our attention that you're in the need of a ship, and we just so happen to have one. So if you'll help us crew it to get to our destination, it'll be yours for the keeping to sail back.
And he kind of nods, raises his brow, and then holds out a big, fucking heavy ass paw with a brace on it to shake to complete the deal.
How after he says that, how excited does his people seem, knowing that they're going to get a ship out of this?
Good call. There are a couple of them listening in. It looks like one of them looks to be very, very monk garb-ish. Probably is one because he's also carrying a giant staff, and he's kind of standing on one of the headstones. And he's a little surprised, but like kind of raises his brow and kind of nods. You do see him step off of the headstone and tell the others.
Oh, playing the
And they're just kind of like looking over and just looking, but they can't, not quite an earshot, a little bit of earshot.
Okay.
So, in response to Lucas extending his paw, I give him kind of that Viking grip, like.
Nice. I just
And
imagine the Arnold Schwarzenegger, like.
CIA's got you pushing too many pencils, Dylan.
Yes. And yeah, and so he kind of has another hearty laugh and nods his head. And that's where actually we're gonna take our break. Our first break. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just roll through announcements really quickly. We'll start from the top.
Mid-show announcements, let's go! Griffin Co. Thank you, Griffin Co. for being our longest time sponsor. You can check out them. They are an amazing family company that makes 3D printed works and also laser engravings, which is pretty dope. Check them out at griffinco.com. And on checkout, remember to put in code FABLED42. That's FABLED 42 to get 22% off your purchase. Thank you, Griffin Co.
And after you check out our wonderful friends at Griffin Co., you should also check out Underground Oracle. They create 5th edition resources for both sides of the screen. They actually just finished the Kickstarter for their inaugural setting of the Cypher system, which will be Harrow, the Blighted Plane. Fantastic job they did. They actually doubled their goal in I think a month or so. So I mean, fantastic job, guys. And they're going to be releasing additional content, in the form of Cypher Shorts, which are little one-shot adventures. You can actually subscribe to their newsletter as well to get free Cypher boosters. And so, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely check it out at undergroundoracle.com or Drive-Thru RPG. Mm-hmm. And then once you've done that, you can also check out our friends at Nine Realms Gaming. They make really cool, handcrafted, wood products, really, good construction. They've got screens for DMs, they've got boxes to carry your dice around or your characters, and I think that I even saw a t-shirt or two on there. So if you want to check them out, you can go to ninerealmsgaming.com, and if you use promo code FABLED42, you'll get 10% off your next purchase. So check them out.
All right, and then coming in with me, Critical Dice, thecriticaldice.com. If you guys want to take a look at some fabulous dice offerings, as well as a dice subscription service to be able to collect them all, quite literally. We do have a giveaway that we used that you can win a chance to win some Critical Dice. We are doing that now, and then we'll do it at the end, at our midpoint after as well. If I'm correct. Someone check me on that?
I think you're good.
Yes. When we get back from
so
break, we'll call the winner, and at the end of the show, we'll call the winner. Yep.
Good.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
So both Critical Dice, so you have 2 chances to win a set of Critical Dice, and if you also just want to peek their wares beyond that, we have a 20% link off for all non-subscription items. So go ahead, thecriticaldice.com. As a consumer myself, they are fabulous. Feed
They
your
are.
soul. And then other Fable 42 shows that we have is when you're not here on Mondays with us at the Crypt Futures campaign, we have Heroes of Salon, which is on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then possibly another show that is conjuring in the works, possibly with some other people here, maybe the DM, who knows. All magical, coming soon stuff. If you're ever so interested, feel free to poke and prod us. But regardless of that, if you're not catching us live, you should catch us on the YouTube. We archive everything that gets posted on the channel on YouTube, all of our one-shots, everything. So you should definitely go hit the subscribe button. And, if you're curious to see how we started off or how any of the other games are, take some time. It's very good podcast material if you're just catching a train or a bus ride out. So seriously, do it. And I believe we have a 1,000 subscriber goal on our YouTube. So if we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will do a giveaway. And
You're adorable.
and that's anybody else. Feel free to go.
Is that it?
I don't think I have any.
Oh well, yeah. If you are a subscriber, and if you do, you still can give one. Oh God, one. I'm also brain farting. I'm just very distracted at the moment. You can. You
One
can give
luck
an.
and one
Yes, thank you.
inspiration.
You can do one luck and one inspiration to either any member of the team or including me for any sort of enemies. Yeah, so you still have that. If you want to give it to somebody, do say so in the chat, and they'll hopefully use it or hopefully not have to until next game. But yeah, so we'll be back. We're gonna go ahead and take our normal 10-minute break. So we will be back here at 8:15. We'll see you then.
Yeah.
Bye.
We are.
Hello, we're back.
Oh.
Sorry. Hello. It is giveaway time. We're gonna give a couple minutes to just enter the giveaway if you haven't already. But GW, if you want to read off the list that you have.
Yeah, so far on the list I have Existential Nerd, Storytime by Tig, Bacchus, Mr. Slothman, and Contagion. And it looks like we have Mascot on the list now. Alright, let me put that in there. Mascot.
Who knew staff could enter it? I want to keep entering it. I need more dice.
Oh, I need more wine.
Do it. Keep going.
Maybe that'll be the end of show giveaway.
The wine?
Yeah.
Anne's wine. Anne's half drinking wine.
Any super fans out there?
Real ones.
Agent Fox in there now.
What does that bring us to? 8?
7. Agent Fox.
Always need more wine. My man, Mr. Slothman.
Hashtag Anne's wine.
Alright, let me substitute this D6 for a D8.
Super fan of me.
I'm the super fan of Anne.
Oh, yay. I adopted.
Super
rhymed.
and
That rhymed even. Alright, y'all. Here's the list. If I roll a 1, Existential Nerd. 2, Storytime by Tig. 3, Bacchus. 4, Mr. Slothman. 5, Contagion. 6, Mascot. 7, Agent Fox. Oh, is there another? Okay. And here we go. Good luck to you all.
Super
I rolled
fan.
an 8, so that's a reroll. Reroll, because I rolled an 8.
Woo!
3. Bacchus, congratulations, you just won.
yay!
Nice. You know what to do, Bacchus. In the Discord, hit up our amazing DM here. Her name in the Discord is Crypt Keeper, and she will get your address, and we'll do the thing. We'll
do the thing.
Wine? Isn't Bacchus the god of wine?
Yes.
Hey, yeah, I
That's
guess
true.
She'll also send you a cup of wine. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I mean, if you want, I'll do it.
Oh, hey, if you ask her, it sounds like you might catch her on a good day.
Yeah, slide into my DMs. I'll hit you up, and then
Yeah,
we'll
that's
make
totally
something
great
happen.
advice to give to strangers on the internet. Slide in my DMs.
Slide into... Only Bacchus can
We're friends here.
for the dice.
And so now our giveaway for the end of the show giveaway is open. Anybody in here, new friends, if you have not entered, be sure to enter exclamation point critical. Misty Mountain Gaming is incoming. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Someone
prep
keep an eye out.
ourselves. Get yourselves, lift up the cheeks. Get ready. Fix the hair.
Wait, lift
Yeah,
up
look
the
good, look
cheeks.
Lift.
Like, give it a little pinch.
Get your head out of the gutter, Butters.
Sure, sure.
Lift up your cheeks.
Butters, why are you being nasty? Up top?
It's so nasty.
I ain't said shit. It was all on you.
So parenting hack, Misty Mountain Cold, the song from The Hobbit, puts my kid out every time. So if you have a
Nice.
fussy baby at home, play that song.
Oh.
I'm gonna have
Ooh, Chris tips. Number 1.
Chris tips.
Chris,
Chris
do you have a
tips number
parenting
1.
hack for a fucking sore throat?
Welcome in Misty Mountain Gaming.
Hot water,
Yay!
honey,
Okay.
How was
Lemon
the
does-
stream,
whiskey.
friend? Today was
Yeah.
Cthulhu again.
Eric!
Yeah, tell us how it went.
Oh my god, Eric!
Eric! The
Oh,
man
yeah.
himself!
Talking about
We referenced you a few times because the Leonin I'm
You
role
guys
playing
not
has
just
your
have
voice.
Instant orgasms when Eric walks in the chat. No.
I am a super fan of Eric all day.
Yeah, no, we
I
must.
still have the fucking shirt with his beard on it.
Brogasm.
Brogasm.
Oh, that's a good
Brogasm.
one. Brogasm. Somebody write that down.
Skull. Okay, anyway.
No.
For all of you entering,
Eric, I love you.
Fuck, I don't have my shirt. I still love you though. It's not up here.
I like to have it ready.
Sure. Why do you have a beard shirt? Skills.
For everyone who just entered from Misty Mountain, thank you. Welcome. We are
Welcome.
doing a giveaway for some critical dice. Enter in exclamation point critical in the chat for your chance to win. And we're going to be calling that at the end of the show. Welcome, love you, and take it away.
Okay, so yeah, you shook on the deal. Pretty much, like Lucas says to you all that they are kind of camping out here just for drinks, and if you wanted to join them, that you could. Otherwise, he's gonna go take care of kind of the mob that was coming after you, and still trying to figure out magically how to get into this area after you. So he's gonna leave and go do that. Denny's gonna look at you all and kind of like nod. It's gonna be fun working with you all. If you have any questions, don't ask me. And then he leaves and kind of sits at the fire with everybody with his cookies.
Well, now that we have the matter settled, who wants to sleep?
I could certainly use a good night's rest. But first, I'm going to walk over to the group there, and I'm going to hand them this bottle of whiskey, only slightly drunk.
Oh, nice. Actually, the cheetah, the one female that you can see in the vicinity, she stands up and she's really beautiful. She has one green eye and one blue eye, and she seems to be wearing like a silk dress. It's very casual, like silk dress. And she walks over to you. She does look to be like some sort of weapon strapped to her back, but it's encased in a tube, so you're not really sure what's in it. It's definitely not like a sword or a staff or anything you would recognize. But she accepts the whiskey and she nods. Thank you so much.
And I look forward to our upcoming partnership.
We'll do our best. A rowdy rough around here, but they work hard. They're good at what they do.
And then Vera like kind of bows and says, "May you ever walk in Shar's darkness."
And she kind of nods and turns around and holds the bottle up, and a couple of the tabaxi are like, yes! And she pops it open. It looks like she's pouring it into a bunch of glasses, and she does try to hand you one.
And I graciously accept it. To all of you and to us, and a safe journey.
Cheers.
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 Okay. And at this point, everyone's idling, like just hanging out, kind of talking with each other. A lot of them are like pouring out. There's a couple of drinks that are out already, and they're just pouring themselves, mixing things. And
Ian, may I
as
ask, would you say this was a short rest?
oh yeah,
Oh, nice.
totally.
Getting my key points back. Getting my key points back.
As for the healing rat creature, yeah, little kitten is still working on it. Looks like she's going to be doing this all night. Because he's at 2 hit points.
This is good. I have a question. So I am currently a halfling because I was using a disguise kit. Am I still floating? I guess is my first question.
It only lasted 10 minutes, so
okay, so I'm gonna assume I have returned to ground.
Yes.
And then would it be okay, like, can I take off the disguise kit and return to my rock gnome self?
Yeah.
Okay, and just be like,
You
so
can
I'm
try
actually
it.
a rock gnome, not a halfling. Just so I'm not deceiving anybody here. But I had to go undercover hiding, you know. Hush and all that.
Everyone kind of like looks over and kind of takes a look at you and shrugs, offers you a shot glass.
Yay! I'm not deceptive at all.
They don't care, you're paying them.
It's true.
While we're as the night's kind of winding down, I'm going to oh god, which one do I want to talk to? I'm gonna roll a d4. So if I roll a 1 or a 3, I'm going to Everan. If I roll a 2 or a 4, I'm going to the little tabaxi girl.
Okay.
1. So I'm gonna hop over to Everan.
Okay.
So Everan, when we were on the way here on the ship, you mentioned that you used to
My bad.
on a ship, and that I guess you and your crew came across a ship of undead that was like being controlled by some kind of dead mage.
Yes, that story. Well,
Vera is going to casually eavesdrop on this conversation.
yeah, you have the grasp of it. You know, we were sailing. You know, I can't even remember the destination, but we were transporting goods, and we were set upon by a necromancer pirate captain who led a crew of undead. And so, you know, it was quite the battle just to stay alive. But that was when I first noticed my powers start to take hold. Because, you know, my sword, my crystal longsword, it has radiant power within it. But I found that as I was fighting, my strokes of the sword were striking harder than they normally did, dealing more damage. It was almost as if something was guiding my hand and powering the sword beyond even its own limits. And so I was able to board the attacking ship, and I fought this necromancer pirate LaForge, 1-to-1, man to man. And I was able to fell the bastard, and with him fell the rest of his crew, as if, you know, without his power, nothing was powering them.
Wow, that's an epic story. But so were you on this ship with your crew? Were you a pirate, or were you just?
No, I was more just hired on to protect the ship. You know, I was, I guess, what you could call a mercenary. You know, I was a hired sellsword is another term for it. So they hired me for the oh shit, for the services that I provided, and turns out they got their money's worth.
Wow. Okay. That's really interesting. I mean, that was way more than I kind of expected, but I don't know. I guess I thought you might have been a pirate. So that's what I was gonna ask you, but
No, I've as a sellsword, I've done a lot of things I'm not proud of, but piracy was never one of them.
so when the sword that has its kind of own divine powers that guided you, was that before you were touched by the goddess of the earth?
Let's keep that under our hats here. It's just the two of us talking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Stupid. That was too. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I don't think anyone heard. But I didn't truly feel the touch, as we'll call it, until I was in hell. Until I had already ventured down there for, the purposes I've told you.
Wow. So how did you come across that sword in the first place?
Well, you remember I told you it was fashioned from the horn of a crystal dragon.
All right.
Unfortunately, the story of how I got that horn, it's not as exciting as the pirate battle. You see, another group of adventurers that I was with at the time, we just happened upon the corpse of a crystal dragon. And so I, took a little bit of work and a little bit of doing, but I removed the horn and took it to, a weapon master and had him forge it into my sword.
You're like the luckiest, coolest person I've ever met.
Well, I admit that was purely luck. Anyone else could have come by that dragon's corpse and taken the horns, so I was only happy that I was.
We got a raid!
Woo!
Welcome.
We are getting
Raid
into
during lore dumps. Let's go.
Yes, we are getting into some lore. Listen in! Exclamation critical in our chat to enter the giveaway. Okay, sorry, continue.
That's so amazing that you're so lucky and so strong and so tall, and it must be amazing to be you. I'm the complete opposite.
Calamity's simping over here.
I've always been seen as the bad omen, so
Char literally picks up Calamity and just pulls them to their chest and is like, "Oh, my poor little rabbit. I do not think that you are in any way an ill omen. You are just the cutest little thing. Never feel that way again."
there is the sudden shock of awkward hugging, but Calamity, after hearing Vera speak, slowly kind of melts into it and is not used to kind of uplifting comments and stuff coming his way. So he's doing that thing where he doesn't know what to say. It's very awkward because it's no, I'm not these things that you say, but it feels good that you're saying them. So he just kind of melts into Vera and is just kind of at ease for the rest of the night.
I ship it.
Damn. When I betray you all again, it's gonna suck.
We're ready for it. We're ready.
That's just your MO at this point.
But yeah, that's all from me tonight.
I give him kind of a head scratch before he goes.
You do notice that when you do that, kind of some purple sparks kind of where you kind of give him a gentle noogie. Okay, now something's gonna happen. No, I'm kidding.
And at that,
Alright, roll wild magic.
and at that, there's gonna be another tabaxi, one of the monk actually. He's gonna come over, and he's gonna hand out more shot glasses. This time with a a black liquid in it. And she's gonna say, turns out it's a female. And she's gonna look at you all. I don't drink, but it looks like they're about to party. Do you want to party?
Insight check.
Do it.
Likewise.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. She's being honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
think
so
I
was
got
everybody.
a 17.
She's gonna shrug. She's like, it's a unique piece of magic that was created by that one right there. And she points at one of the panther-looking tabaxi, who's fucking wasted. And she's like, it's kind of a wild card, but I'm the designated caretaker of tonight, if you wanted to partake.
Vera is gonna pound a shot, but secretly, like, with a sleight of hand.
Roll that. My monk's sleight of hand is really high, though.
Oh my.
Can they
Or
beat
not
a
with perception.
21?
I love this music.
Yeah, this is like.
Are you ready to party?
It's wasted up in here. Anything could happen.
Oh fuck, yeah. No, you succeed that.
Vera holds out her hand for another.
And then she kind of reaches into her pouch and finds a vial and pours it.
Meanwhile, if a shot has been poured for me, then I will also take it. Just kind of a little.
Alright, anyone else partaking?
I was muted, but I was like, you could give Vera mine. I don't drink. And Toddle's gonna be looking at a map and trying to find a place to stay.
Alright,
Okay.
Vera's gonna attempt to double fist sleight of hand.
Fuck it, Calamity drinking too. Let's go. I'll take this shot.
Alright, so 2 shots.
Oh yeah.
18 this time.
Okay.
Oh,
Calamity.
am I rolling something?
No,
Or
not yet. Well, yeah, so I'm about to tell you. Calamity and Avaran, go ahead and roll Arcana.
Oh.
Can I do one too?
Tell me
Even
what
though I'm
you
not
get.
drinking?
You can tell me what you get, I guess. But if you want to,
Ooh.
I'll just tell you what you detect.
I got a 7.
You got, oh boy,
I got a 18.
18. Okay. 18's pretty good. Okay, so Calamity, you are holding your own. You feel good. You're feeling this music that's going on right now. It's pretty jazzy. You're a little loosey-goosey, you know, like, if someone threw you over the cliff, you would probably, like, try to fly off of it. Avaran, not so good. You are smashed. What kind of drunk is Avaran? First, tell me that.
So Avaran, in his earlier days, when he was full of like just anger and all these negative emotions, he would have been an angry drunk. But now that he's trying to be on a better path and he's let that anger go, he's much more of an affectionate drunk.
Okay.
Wait, are you about to get it on with that tiefling?
Oh,
I don't know, man. We'll
She's
see
waiting
what the dice say.
outside. Okay, so you are an affectionate drunk. Go ahead and roll a how many sides? A d6.
A D6, okay.
Yeah.
6.
6. Okay. Who is 6? All right, you are actually talking. Wow, nice. Scored the hot one. You are flirting with the cheetah that's there, and she makes a pass at you. Would you want to accept it, or are you trying to not accept it?
Breaking hearts.
ooh.
So Avaran, he's lost people, and so he's very much a live for today type person.
Aw.
So
Okay.
he would absolutely accept that advance.
Nice. Okay, roll a performance check.
Performance check.
Yes.
You
I mean, I
paladin
am
or a
drunk.
bard?
Performance.
I am drunk
Oh.
after all.
I miss
Yeah.
rolling performance check for those fun things.
Natural 20.
Did you?
Get it!
That's where you fucking need it. Most important. Screw the BBE. Screw anything else. If you do the good performance counts, that's all you need to give me.
That's the ultimate.
Oh, slap.
So-
Is everyone about
We
to
as a
be
party
dead?
have officially
Wait.
won just right now.
Wait,
Yeah,
I gotta.
we won
It's
the
done.
game.
It's over. We got it.
We won the game.
Okay, so and let me roll for her too. Yeah, she rolled a. She falls in love with you. So she is like touching your hair and kind of like rubbing your shoulders. She's sitting behind you, and you are just like happily telling your story to everybody, like around this campfire, pouring people's drinks. Like you're very chatty, but very slurred speech. And you've got like this hot cheetah mama, like freaking kind of massaging your scalp, and you hear her purring. And Calamity, you're pretty much you're okay, but getting around, I would consider it difficult terrain. So any sort of thing you want to do, any roll that you make is going to be at a disadvantage.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And from now on to Avran, it'll be disadvantage.
Okay.
So as everyone is talking and getting kind of drunker, the Leonin is going to kind of come back. After checking the gate, it looks like where'd he go? I lost him. Fuck, I'm gonna say this is him for now. Avron, you're out of earshot, but he approaches the group. And he pretty much says that everything's taken care of. All the soldiers, as they were, they've left. And says you should be able to roam around free. And he does indicate that they do own one of the inns here, which is why they're here. One of their crew members, who none of you have actually met yet, is still working there. Like he's doesn't really partake in anything, and he's just an old man, and he's over there. And he says if you want to stay at the inn, you can. And he kind of he points at the map for Toddle, but he says, but if you want to camp out with us for the night and take this until the morning, you're absolutely welcome to. And and you'll see in his hand he's pouring himself some of that same alcohol.
Vera will bow to the group and say, I feel it is in our best interest that some of us make sure the ship is okay. So I would gladly volunteer for this option.
Toddle will be joining as well.
To go check on the ship or the inn?
Yeah.
Oh,
ship.
No, the ship.
Okay.
Vera's gonna pass out on the ship.
Oh.
Okay.
Toddle's gonna go to the inn.
Okay.
I take the cheetah lady by the hand and lead her towards the inn.
Hell yes!
As everyone's like walking out,
we're rolling another performance check in the morning next week on Monday. Let's see how that night went.
Calamity, as everyone's just like going their separate ways, Calamity's gonna be like, remember to watch out for the popos. Don't let the popos get you.
Toddle is going to go and grab Calamity's paw and bring him into the hotel.
Oh god, the poor sober one.
Yup. I'm gonna be the one tying his ears back so he can vomit.
I mean, he's so small. It's gonna be like that.
You'd be surprised. But as he has my hands and we're kind of like going away, I'm hopping like, oh, where are we going? I was just gonna, bye, we'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys.
Yes, we love you guys.
Literally everyone around the campfire is like at the same time, bye.
And I feel like since I have disadvantage on everything, I'm probably like stumbling like all the way, like even though me,
I forgot.
Small nibble.
Before Vera leaves, they're gonna write on a piece of paper like the cryptic symbol on the side of the ship that's its name, and hand it to them.
Okay. Good note. Actually, when you do that, Lucas is gonna ask you if they have permission to board the ship in the morning and get everything ready.
You can board the ship as soon as you wish.
He nods and reaches a heavy paw to shake her paw. Or her hand. Unless you have paws, I don't know.
No, they have hands.
Okay.
They reach out and they take their hand.
Okay.
I think the last thing that Averin and Vera would hear of Calamity as he's being taken into this inn would be Calamity going, oh, yo ho ho with a bottle of.
Nice.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that'll
make
do
some
it.
elixir. I'm gonna make some elixir. We're gonna fix you up real quick, Calamity. Don't you worry. No
Just like-
hangovers on this squad.
What is it? It's Tabasco, some bitters, egg whites.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
God.
I got the perfect remedy for you. Don't you worry. You ain't gonna feel nothing tomorrow. I will roll a medicine for that in the morning.
And as you do, we're gonna go ahead and say the four of you, you end up at the. I wonder if I can't remember which one's the hotel that I made. Sorry, give me a second. I think it's this one. I think so. Yeah. You all make it to the
Is that
hotel.
a bearskin rug?
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Do you want that room?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! Can someone please draw this moment?
Huh?
Can someone please draw this moment with Avron in this
And the cheetah, she's hot too. Like I have her in my mind.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't draw furry porn anymore.
Good to know you have.
We're established artists.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, I had to pay for college.
We
right?
it had to go somewhere.
Yeah, but each room is really nice. Like I mean, fresh linens, fresh furs on the floor and on the bed as well. It looks like there's like a bowl of fruit that's rested on the side table for you all. Each of you has their own room. It looks like the innkeeper was asleep when you came in, but it looks like there are keys like on the back. You can just pull it off the wall. So you just pull one of the free keys and each pick out a room. And I will say that is one long rest for everybody.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Yeah. So add your long rest. You have also all leveled up.
Oh
Hell
shit!
Ooh,
yeah.
very nice.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta make a decision.
Oh,
Oh,
decisions.
Uh,
Decision.
We gotta go to sleep after we drink more often, y'all.
The shadows. So you learn to become one with the shadows when you're in the area. Of
Nope.
darkness, your action becomes-
Florida.
and actually, does anyone do anything before bed?
Nah, not me.
Just watching.
Besides Avaran.
We might have to make a little behind-the-scenes video on that.
Oh, we're gonna roll a
Vera.
performance check. We'll
Oh.
indicate what happens.
Vera on the ship is going to write a letter that is in a cipher and just let it float off into the wind
Okay.
for no particular reason.
Cool. All right. So we are going to go ahead and fast forward till the morning. I think we still have time. We've got 10 minutes. I'm trying to think. No, we won't have time. It's kind of a busy morning. So I'm going to go ahead and actually end the stream there.
Oh, I was so ready.
I know, but I'll give you all time to kind of level up your characters, and I know there's a lot that happens in the morning. So, thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I'll give you a few more minutes. We can chat for the next 10 minutes until more people enter this giveaway.
Yeah, guys, enter if you have not enter *critical in the chat to enter for your chance to win critical dice.
Critical dice.
What do you want to do, Anne? Like a Q&A?
We can do a Q&A. Chat, ask us questions. I love Q&As.
Our first question is, how dirty did everyone get last night? Like, how nasty we talking?
Do you want to do the performance check now?
Ended on that.
We can totally do that.
I'm ready to roll.
Okay, we're rolling it. I'm gonna roll hers too. What if
Alright.
What if she's just a pillow? She would totally be a pillow.
And
princess.
just because strange things happen around Calamity, you get to add a D4 to whatever you roll.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, I'm
Make
like
it happen, Captain.
Do good work.
Oh no.
first I'm gonna roll the D4 to see what my bonus is.
And it is.
A 2. All right. So then my performance bonus was a 3, so that gives me a 5 boost.
Okay.
So let's see what the roll is.
You know how to undo a bra. That's great. So far, so good.
So it's an 18 total.
Oh,
Oh!
yeah, boy!
Very nice. She rolled a 5, so you wake up a little disappointed. She was definitely pretty to look at, but knows she's pretty. Knows she can get whatever she wants. Doesn't
We've all
have
been
to
there.
do anything. kind of, you know. But she is smitten for you.
Well, yeah, I
And-
rolled an 18.
She's smitten with her
Yes.
little mittens.
Yeah, she's like kneading her paws on you.
Where? Oh, don't answer that.
So basically, her world was rocked. I was left wanting.
Yes, you're like, fuck. But you're also smashed, so maybe it was okay.
I'll give her
Alright.
the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, she's cute. Whatever.
Let's check this list out. I have a list of 11 so far. We have Existential Nerd, Storytime by Tig, Bacchus, Mr. Softman, Contagion, Mascot, Agent Fox, Eric Bra, Family Fantasy RPG, Midnight Stray Candle Co., and we got Triple Dub
Oh yeah, you got
X3. That's a cool name. Love it.
triple dub.
All right, let me get my D12. Do the black one with gold around it. Come on! Do it! I love this dice. Make it. Thank you.
Well said.
All right, let's see who we get. If I roll a 12, it's a reroll because we have 11 people. So, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Midnight Stray Candle Co. Congratulations.
Ooh, very nice.
Woo!
Air of Critical Dice, baby. What you want to do is jump in our Discord if you're not in there already. Exclamation point Discord. Jump in our Discord, and you are going to look for our beautiful DM here. Her name in the Discord is Crypt Keeper. You're going to PM her, and she's going to get your information to see where we're going to send these dice, baby. And I think you came in on the raid too, so congrats.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes.
It
And
always
now,
pays to raid.
Yes.
pays to raid. So as you guys talk it out, I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Take it away, Chris.
Well, all right. I'll start the Q&A session. So, what was everyone's favorite moment of the episode so far? You all know mine, so I mean,
Getting
I
some.
don't know. Good.
What was my favorite? I don't even know. Oh, I wonder if like the tiefling's gonna be hella jelly.
oh, like she sees me walking out of the inn with like the tabaxi on my arm.
Yeah, she's gonna be pissed. It's gonna be
Hell
a girl
hath no
fight.
fury like a woman scorned,
Yeah. Oh my god.
True.
especially a tiefling woman.
That was definitely my favorite moment. But I also enjoyed Toddle fucking robbing the place.
Yeah, no, that was a good one too.
I know. It's kind of what I do. And everyone backing me up, so that's a huge round of applause to the whole team for like, hey, Toddle's doing Toddle things. Good job.
Let's just run interference. Like what?
We
What are
gotta
you
run
looking at,
interference. It's time. It's time.
I mean, when you have silence and darkness and you're trying to hide what your friend's doing, you kind of gotta help them out when you can.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Please do.
I love how like Avran was like she's trying to look over his shoulder and he's just like trying to meet her gaze like, where are you? Are you from here? This passed out rat on his shoulder.
I know, right? I mean, I'm just trying to picture how like ugly this fucking rat dude is on my shoulder.
He's the worst.
Meanwhile, I'm like trying to carry out a conversation with this woman like there's just nothing wrong. It's like there's just a normal everyday thing having a giant rat on your shoulder.
I think my favorite thing, it was so small, but it was just so perfectly timed when we all put our hands in the middle of for the team like huddle thing, and then the tabaxi awkwardly put their hand on top like, go team, like what? Who?
I
I think that was mine.
love Denny.
He thought it was a bonding moment, I guess.
Yeah, he
in.
likes you guys.
It was pretty great. Yeah, I would
Pretty
agree.
great.
Meeting Denny was the best part of the night for me.
I love Denny.
He's
And he's a weaponsmith. Like he can make a weapon for you or forge whatever,
Yes.
add gems to weapons and stuff like that.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Going to need that.
he's awesome.
I may have him work on the snake sword just to see if he can like give it some cool property.
Some beefs? Ooh.
Yeah, like
be
maybe
fun.
light it on fire or something.
Hell yes. Hell
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know why, but whenever he was eating his chips, I pictured like Brad Pitt in the Ocean's 11 movies because he's literally every scene he's in, he's eating something.
Eating chips.
That's funny you said that because that's exactly what I based my model off of. And there's another
There you go.
anime too where it's like, and then Trailer Park Boys, that one guy always has a whiskey or a drink in his hand.
Yeah.
There's only one episode where there was one scene he didn't have it in his hand.
He
The
always
whole all the
carries
scene
it.
he always
Yep.
carries it.
So good.
I
It's the
also
details.
love how when the town mob came because Tuttle broke into a store, Vera was just like, darkness, silence, guys, we gotta go. We gotta
Get
go.
fucked.
The darkness was
Quick-
clutch.
quick
Gotta
thinking.
bounce.
Yeah, the darkness was clutch. Can't really get around that. Unless you have Devil Sight.
Just be like, you can't see me.
And when you were telling us about that alarm phoenix, I definitely did think of Nico, your old.
Yeah. When I said purple, I was like, oh, I just recreated Nico.
Aw.
I miss my Nico.
Hmm.
Well, you're a DM. You can give anyone Nico, and then Nico's back.
Yeah. If y'all want a familiar, there are stores around that carry them.
Woo!
If you want to go pet
My new
shopping.
character doesn't have money.
Ooh.
That's okay. You can take some of mine.
Yeah. All right, fam. Who we rating?
We are going to be rating our friends Happy Jack's RPG.
Nice.
Happy Jacks.
Ooh, what I think the thing we say when we get in there should be bound chicka meow meow.
Let's go.
wait.
Round chicka meow meow.
You gotta do
Yes! Oh my
All
god!
right,
I love you
that.
so much,
Our
Chris.
raid message is going to be. Say it again, Chris.
Bound chicka meow meow.
Make it good with some emotes. You
I
got
will.
it.
Chica,
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Mia. Oh my god, I love this so much. This is the best. This is one of the best ones. Bound
Okay.
Chica.
Oh,
Mia.
hey,
Oh. not
Send me
for
a
the-
message. It's
It
Crypt.
worked. They're in.
It's Crypt Keeper. Should be on there somewhere. I think I'm online. Just shoot me a quick message so I can get some info where to send these dice for you. Okay?
All right. Ready to, I have my my message copy and ready to paste.
Sorry.
Me
What?
too.
Who are we rating?
We're rating Happy Jack's RPG.
wait,
There they
whoa,
are.
was there a cat that should meow in the audio?
I heard it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
It's been like that all. It's been like that all game.
Yeah, little
Yeah,
stray
it's been
cat.
quite lovely.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll see you next.
Blah, blah, blah,
Next
blah.
game's gonna be pretty crazy. We're gonna set sail next week, so do join us. It should be a fun game.
We're
All
gonna
right.
jack off Krakens. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, tentacle porn. Okay, bye.
Oh boy.
Ah.